man boobs are a big concern. More than 30% of the men do face it. We do a lot of chest press, a lot of dumbbell flies. Still, we get to see the same amount of fat percentage or the man boob. We're going to understand what are the reasons behind it and find the best solution for it. Let's go. There are majorly two reasons for the man boobs. The first one is called as gynecomastia. It's a medical condition caused by enlargement of the glandular tissue of the male breast. Point number two is pseudogynecomastia. The reasons of pseudogynecomastia is about gaining a lot of weight or becoming overweight. So what happens is that the body starts storing a lot of fat in the breast area of the male. Gynecomastia is a condition caused by hormonal imbalances in males, which causes the enlargement of the male breast tissues. It causes the male chest to swell and make it look more like a female breast. This causes nipples to become puffy, sharp in some cases. Hormonal imbalances. The reasons of man boobs are majorly to do with the hormones imbalances, wherein the testosterone and estrogen levels are there. So male leading hormones are testosterone. At the same time, there are some amount of estrogens are present in the men also. Now what happens that in this scenario is that the estrogen level increases than the testosterone level. That's the time that you get to see the formation of gynecomastia. It is a very common condition which affects around 50 to 70% of the men aged between 50 to 70 years. At the age between 50 to 70, men go through something called as andropause. That is one of the leading reasons for the low levels of testosterone, which can lead you eventually to reasons of gynecomastia. Another reason for gynecomastia is aromatization of testosterone, which means that when there is excess amount of testosterone, it gets converted into the estrogen, or it increases levels of estrogen. Another reason for gynecomastia is steroid abuse. When there is enough or excess amount of testosterone floating in the bloodstream, it's going to get converted into estrogen, or it's going to increase the levels of estrogen, which is called as aromatization of testosterone. When large fluctuations of testosterone production occurs, such as when anabolic steroids are injected, the aromatization of testosterone occurs to maintain homeostasis. This can cause gyno, and also testosterone increases blood pressure. So with the high blood pressure, the body is going to increase estrogen in order to minimize the blood pressure or to keep the blood pressure in control. Pseudogynecomastia, the reasons are obesity, and the reasons for obesity is going to be alcohol abuse, your lifestyle, eating habits, no exercise as such. It's going to increase the deposition of the fat onto the chest area, and that exactly is pseudogynecomastia, or it forces the body to get into a stage of increasing estrogen levels. Eventually that makes into gynecomastia. Ways to get rid of them. If it's genetical, you need to consult a doctor who is specialized in hormones, a kind of an endocrine, and you want to consult and get the hormones in balance. If it's about obesity, and that's the reason for the gynecomastia or the pseudogynecomastia, you want to get into a modified lifestyle, eating habit, and of course with a great exercise pattern. Here are the few ways to increase testosterone in order that you can minimize or decrease estrogen levels. Point number one is going to be exercise and lift weights. Resistance training will help you increase testosterone. Point number two is about minimize the stress. Because of high stress, you will have more of cortisols. High levels of cortisols can block the effects of testosterone. Point number three, high intensity interval training can also be very effective, although all the types of exercise should work to some extent. Short, intense exercise has proven positive effect on increasing testosterone levels and preventing its decline. Point number four, nutrients. Consume plenty of zinc, protein, fat, and carbohydrates. Limit or eliminate the sugar from your diet. Point number five, get plenty of restful, high quality sleep. Changes in testosterone levels occur naturally during sleep, both in men and women. Testosterone levels rise during the sleep and decrease during waking hours. Point number six, take some natural testosterone boosters. Ginger extract may also boost your levels of testosterone. At the same time, there are a lot of supplements available like ZMA and a number of other testosterone boosters available in the market. You can look forward for it, and they are natural testosterone boosters. Ways to lower your estrogen levels. Point number one, take care of your liver. The liver is where the hormones are metabolized. Having a purely functioning liver can also convert androgens into estrogens. One of the most important functions of the liver is to break down and remove excess hormones from your body. One hormone in particular, that's estrogen. If liver function is impaired, then estrogen can become excessive. Point number 2, boost your fiber intake. Insoluble fiber binds excess estrogen in the digestive tract, which is then excreted by the body. Point number 3, manage your stress. As the body responds to high levels of stress, it steals progesterone to manufacture the stress hormone cortisol, often leaving a relative excess of estrogen. Point number 4, sleep well. Maintaining a poor sleep habit can be the cause of reduction in the hormone of melatonin, which helps protect against estrogen dominance. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night in a cool, dark room. Point number 5, some food to avoid. Farm products, meat, dairy from the farmed cows. They feed a lot of estrogen high food to the animals to make them grow faster and bigger. Soybeans and non-organic vegetables. Eat a lot of cruciferous vegetables. They are high in indole-3-carbinol, which increases the amount of estradiol, a vital estrogen hormone that is excreted from the male body. Basically, it gets rid of the excess estrogen in your body, hence increasing testosterone. Supplement to reduce SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin. It's a protein produced mainly in the liver and regulates steroid hormones. It binds certain hormones including testosterone, dihydrotestosterone, and estradiol and estrogen. Lowering SHBG levels results in increased free testosterone levels and increased androgen activity towards receptors. Magnesium binds SHBG in non-specific mode, leading to an uncompetitive inhibition with testosterone in binding SHBG and to subsequent enhancement of BioT availability. Boron supplementation. Study shows boron may lower SHBG. It all comes down to managing your hormones levels really well. Chest fat is an indication of your hormonal imbalance of your testosterone and estrogen levels. But it doesn't mean that all the chest which are a little fat, which means that you have gynecomastia. You may want to improve your lifestyle, get into an exercise pattern, get into great eating habit. If you get to see a certain amount of fat deposition around your chest area, and I believe that that's one of the areas that you notice very quickly, it's an indication that it's time to take a step towards a healthy lifestyle, a great eating habits, and of course, exercise regularly. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning in and watching the videos. We've got a lot of videos like this, which is sort of information, and I believe that fitness is all about having the correct knowledge and information. So all you have to do that, subscribe and hit that bell icon, and please do share the channel with your friends and family. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Cheers.